Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you children? Hopefully you people have enjoyed the previous video. In that we have studied about associative property for the rational numbers, that too under addition. So now in this video we are going to check whether the rational numbers are associative or not under subtraction. Hopefully the general form is you people know very well how to write. Fine, let's start with the class. Associative property for rational numbers. Under subtraction. Fine. Why we are going to check out for rational numbers only? Because in your previous classes, that is 6th, 7th, you have performed for whole numbers and you have checked whether the whole numbers are associative, commutative, distributive or not under all these 4 basics operation. And in your 7th class you have studied for integers and you have verified whether the integers are commutative, associative, distributive or not under all these basics operation. As you have standard got increased, you people are in 8th class and your first chapter is rational numbers. So rational numbers are associative or not, we are going to check. Okay, whatever the all properties we are having, we are going to verify with all the rational numbers. So let's begin with the class. I have said you the general form. How many of you know the general form? General form is very important. If you don't know the general form, then you are unable to substitute the values. And I have given a simple hint also for the general form. What I said, as you people are having 2 parts here, one is LHS part, another one is RHS part. So on both the sides you have to write 3 terms, that is ABC. ABC are the general forms, general numbers, and those are rational numbers. Okay. So both the sides you have to write A minus, Y minus, because we are doing for the subtraction. We are verifying rational numbers are associative or not under subtraction. So because of that reason we are using here minus, both either here also A minus, B minus, C. Now what is the most important thing? Both the sides are equal only. Yes, we need to give the bracket here to the first 2 terms and here we have to give the bracket to the last 2 terms. Is that clear? Good. So what is the first step we have done in the previous class? Very good. We are going to check out for LHS. What is LHS here? Left hand side. So what is the condition given? A minus B of minus C. Now here we have to choose the numbers, that is rational numbers of our own. In the previous, and rational numbers we know very well, it can be positive, it can be negative also. Any numbers we can take. Okay. So let's minus 1 over 2 and B 3 over 4, C what do you want to take? Any number you can, I said na? Yes, simple one only we will take. We will take 1 by 2. Okay. See here, don't get confused between A and C. A is a negative number, minus 1 over 2 and C is 1 over 2. Not only 1 by minus 1 over 2 and 1 over 2, you can choose any numbers. You are having infinite number of rational numbers. You can choose any numbers and you can verify this property by taking your own numbers. Fine. Let's start. So in the given condition we need to substitute minus 1 over 2 and here also we are having minus sign. I have put it minus, then 3 over 4 and minus again, then 1 over 2. So what to do? Yes, very good. We need to give the brackets to them and first we have to give the priority to the bracket terms. According to the Bode-Maas rule, we are going to solve this minus 1 by 2 and minus 3 by 4. Fine. Minus 1 over 2 minus 3 over 4, they are within the brackets and they are getting subtracted with 1 by 2. Now here I have written everything. Now again we have to, whatever the operations, addition, subtraction we need to perform here, first we need to focus on the denominator, and we have observed that the denominators are not same here. So what to do? Very good, we need to go for the LCM, or directly maybe you have observed the alternate method. Yes, minus 1 by 2 minus 3 by 4. And you have observed that this 2 into 2 we can make it as 4, as the denominator here is 4, and 4 can be written as 4 ones, here ones and here 2. Whatever the number we are multiplying in the denominator, same we need to multiply with numerator as well. Minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 into 2, minus 2. 2 times of 2 is how much? 4. Minus 3 ones, 3 by 4 ones, 4. Minus 1 by 2. Now both numbers are negative. Yes, when both the numbers have same sign, we have to go for the addition. So here, as both the numbers are having minus sign, definitely we are going to perform the addition. So 3 plus 2 is how much? 5. But as both the number is having minus sign, I am going to write minus in the answer. Then 5 by 4. This we are subtracting with minus 1 by 2. Again the denominators are different, we can't add them. Yes, we need to make this 2 as 4 by multiplying 2, and in the numerator also we are multiplying it by 2. So minus 5 by 4, then minus 1 times of 2 is 2 by 4. Minus 5 by 4, minus 2 by 4, both are having the same denominator, so directly we can add the numerator, and we have to write the denominator only one time. Very good. So minus 5 minus 2, how much it is? Minus 7 by 4. Now here we need to stop, and we have completed here LHS part, and you got the value of LHS, how much? Minus 7 by 4. Fine. Keep remember this, we got it as LHS part as 7 by 4. Now I will continue here only, it will be clear to you people. If at a time I will solve it over here. Yes, so here we are going to perform RHS. What is RHS side? The condition? Yes. What we have to write? A minus B minus C, but we need to give the bracket to the last two terms. Fine. So A minus of B minus C, already we have taken A, B, C values. We need to substitute in that condition. So what is the A value? Minus 1 over 2 minus 3 over 4 minus 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 2. Now what to do? We need to give the brackets to the last two terms. Fine. Good. So minus 1 by 2 minus, here you are finding again the denominators are not same. We need to make it equal. So how? Yes, very good. 3 by 4 minus 1 by 2. This 2 we need to make it as 4. Whatever the number you are multiplying in the denominator, same we need to multiply in the numerator as well. So minus 1 by 2, then minus of 3 by 4 minus 1 into 2 is 2 by 4. So minus 1 by 2, then minus of 3 minus 2. As you are finding here the denominators are same, we have to subtract the numerators. Means whatever the operation we need to perform, we have to go for. So here you are observing that 3 is a bigger number and 2 is a smaller number, and between them the operation is subtraction. So 3 minus 2 you will get it as 1, and bigger number is here 3. So we have to write the positive sign. Fine. So 3 by 4. Fine. Now we need to open the bracket. Sorry, 3 minus 2, I said you 1 minus 1 by 2, then plus into minus, sorry, here minus and here it is plus, so minus into plus it is minus 1 by 4. Now here we need to make the denominators again same. So 2 into 2, whatever the number you are multiplying in the denominator, same you have to multiply in the numerator as well. So into 2, here no need of, so minus sign, 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 2 is 4, then minus 1 by 4. Both the numbers is having same sign, it means we need to go for the addition. So both are having minus minus sign, so minus 2 minus 1, it is minus 3 by 4. Fine. What is this minus 3 by 4? Very good. It is RHS. RHS. So what you have observed here? Here you got LHS as minus 7 by 4 and here you got RHS as minus 3 by 4. Are they equal? Very good. No, they did not equal. So here you have to write LHS does not equals to RHS. Why I have utilized all at a time on the board? Because it will be very clear to you people. In the previous video we have solved first LHS, and after that total part we have erased, then we moved for RHS part. Maybe you will be get confused, because of that reason at a time I have done over here, and here it is very clear to you people that LHS part we have solved and we got it as minus 7 4. Simultaneously I did RHS part beside it only, so that it will be very much clear to you people to compare whether they are equal or not. And we have observed that LHS and RHS both are unequal here. So whenever they are unequal, we need to use this inequality sign here, and we have shown that LHS does not equals to RHS. So finally what will be our statement? Yes, very good. The statement we are going to write, rational numbers are not associative. They are not associative. Under which operation? Very good, subtraction. So we are going to write here, therefore rational numbers are not associative under subtraction. Is that clear? So you have observed here very carefully that LHS and RHS are not equal. But when we have checked for, when we have verified for associative property for rational numbers under addition, we have observed that the rational numbers are associative under addition. Whereas in case of subtraction, we found that LHS, these rational numbers are not associative under subtraction. Okay, so all the best children, and take your own rational numbers and try it for and verify for whether they are associative or not under subtraction. By taking your own rational numbers, you will get the perfection as well. Inshallah, in the next video we are going to verify whether the rational numbers are associative or not under subtraction. Jazakallahu khair. Thank you.